Good morning, students. Now in the last session we have completed about the testis and the seminiferous tubule and what are the cells that are included in the seminiferous tubule. Now in this session we will study about the accessory ducts. As we have seen earlier, the accessory ducts include rete testis, vas efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens. These are all included in the accessory duct. Now as we have seen about the seminiferous tubule, this is the pathway how the particular structure opens into the another. Now here you can see the particular this box type pathway it is given. Here the seminiferous tubule that opens into vas efferentia through rete testis, then it opens into the epididymis, which is also known as the posterior surface of testis. Then it will open into the vas deferens, which ascend into the abdomen part and loop over the urinary bladder. Loop over means it circulates or it forms the circular structure on the urinary bladder. Now this vas deferens receives duct from seminal vesicle, which opens into urethra as ejaculatory duct. Now what is this ejaculatory duct? The function of this ejaculatory duct is to store and transport sperm from testis to urethra. This urethra originates from urinary bladder, extends to penis to external opening, and this external opening is known as urethral meatus. Now here in this figure you can see where is this bladder present. This is urethra, shaft, glans is there, foreskin is there, urethral opening, that is also known as urethral meatus. Now external genitalia that we have seen, it is known as the penis. External copulatory organ, that is known as the external genitalia. It is made up of special tissue that is meant for erection and also to facilitate insemination. Now in the first session, in the introduction part, we have seen that is what is insemination. That is to insert the sperm into the female vaginal tract is known as insemination, and the enlarged distal end is known as glans penis, which is covered by loose skin called foreskin. Now which are the accessory glands that are present? This includes seminal vesicles, which are paired, that is they are 2 in number. Prostate gland, third bulbourethral glands, that is again paired. Now seminal plasma. What is seminal plasma? That is secretion of all accessory gland. Means all this gland they contribute in the secretion of the seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium and certain enzymes. So here we end the male reproductive system. Again I am revising this all. Particular external genitalia, that is also known as penis. What is the function of the penis? That is erection and to facilitate insemination. The outer part is known as glans penis, covered by loose skin, also known as foreskin. Then accessory glands of the male reproductive system include seminal vesicles, which are paired, prostate gland, which is not paired, bulbourethral gland, that is paired, that is 2 in number. So you have to remember, students, seminal vesicle and the bulbourethral glands, both they are 2 in number. And seminal plasma, what is this? That is the secretion from all these accessory glands, which is rich in fructose, calcium and certain enzymes, and the function of the seminal plasma is helps in lubrication. Now what is the role of this lubrication? That is for the easy motility of the sperm, and also the particular sperm movement, it is just having the easy movement with the help of this lubrication.